Hello there, TechVets, and welcome to video number 3 of our Discord guide. So hopefully now you have an understanding of what Discord is, what our community is about, and where everything is to an extent. This one, I'm going to be focusing on using some of the functionality within Discord. So how you can access the channels, access the voice channels, how you can search for stuff, and various other bits of the functionality around our Discord server. And then finally, the final iteration of this video series will be me jumping on again, but diving through every one of our channels. So this will get you ready to use the channels, and then you'll know which channels are best for you in the next video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as you can see, we've got the Discord server here in front of us, servers down the side, channels and chapters with all the channels in just to the right of that. This main area is the content area for whatever channel we're in, and then we've got the users over here and the search function top right. All the settings down the left, but we're happy now we're in. We've changed our settings. We've set up our profiles, which now means that we're in here somewhere on this list, and we've got a nice color to our name, and we're ready to go. You've been into the general chat, you've introduced yourself, and off we go. So how do we then start using some of the functionality? Well, first and foremost, let's take you through the channels, using the channels. So to use the channel, it's really simple. You look at the section that you look at that you're interested in, click on that section, and it will drop down the menu of channels within it. If, for example, you're interested in transition, you literally just click that channel, and now, as you can see, transition is the channel in your content area. At this top part, you'll see hashtag transition. All of the channels have a hashtag with them. So if you want to tag someone in a channel, or tag a channel in a post, for example, highlight a channel to someone else, then you can literally just hashtag, and you can see them all there. If I want to do the ArcX one, I pop that in there, and off we go. Now that was me posting a message, clicking in the message bit and pressing enter. If I want to change that message, perhaps I've tagged the wrong channel, or I put in something that I don't really agree with anymore, I can click on these 3 dots, edit message, and I can change that, because actually what I was looking for was AWS. It may be that I don't want that message in there at all, and I can click on the 3 dots and delete the message. Simple as that. No different than any sort of standard messaging platform. The difference here is that, again, you can also add a number of different things, your reactions to stuff, clicking on an emoji and giving it a nice thumbs up or a TechVets logo, whatever it is that we want to use. We can also add documents. So you can upload a file, really simple, clicking on the file and getting it uploaded. It may be that I want to chuck in a PDF of a training guide. It may be something slightly different. Whatever it is, you can chuck it in. There is a size restriction. If it's too big, you won't be able to pop it in there. Now, so we've got the channel. We know how to post stuff, but how do we know what channel to post stuff in? Well, in most of the channels where it's of any real sort of career use, not the sort of general chat and whatnot, but the important channels will have a little synopsis in this top bit here, and all you need to do is click on that, and that pops out nicely so you can see what that channel's all about. If there's any important content, as I mentioned in a previous video, then it will be pinned in this pinned message. In here, as you can see, there's stuff on a salary survey that's been done. There's a YouTube thing to give a sort of a story on someone's journey. But at the same time, we've got things like Veterans Gateway. So any important content is pinned by me or the team in there for you, so you can access it regardless of where we are in the thread. And speaking of the thread, when you open a channel, the latest messages will always be at the bottom. And as you scroll up, the dates will be input where relevant. So we know that from 22nd of December, I posted this big post in this channel. To save you having to scroll all the way, we can either use the pinned message to find that real important content, or we can search for stuff. And to search for stuff, it's as easy as typing in your term and pressing enter. You can change that to old, to relevant, or to have it as new. And as you can see here, Chris8916 was responding to noobs, giving advice and guidance on sort of foundation start points in her journey. So that's most of the stuff there. The only other thing that we need to cover is how to interact with the users, and also the voice channels. Voice channels are really easy. In various places, you'll find that there are channels with a little microphone, megaphone thing next to it, rather than just the hashtag. When you click in one of those, you automatically enter a voice call. You're not calling anyone in particular. It's a group call. So I click that, and I am now on that call. As you can see, voice connected. If I want to share my screen or do the video, then I can simply put the video on. I can then share my screen, and all of that becomes a standard sort of video call. Anyone else who's a member of our server, if they see you in there and want to jump on with you, can literally just do that. There are no restrictions on it. So you can jump into have sort of video call sessions or whatever around a certain theme or topic. The other thing I said was the users. To interact with the user, perhaps there's something you want to speak to someone individually about that you don't want to put on an open forum. Click on there. Whatever you type in this message bit will pop up. So if I want to speak to Ronnie Beameron, who's one of my volunteers, I may ask him, how are things? I press enter, and that pops straight away into a direct message. Now, at that point, you can carry your message on your conversation, and that's just between you and whoever else. No one else in the server can see that. What I do recommend, though, is if you have any questions around career stuff that isn't too personal, have that conversation in the open forum, because there'll be some people on there who want to also have the answers to those questions they may not have asked yet, and others that join up rather than ask the question can see the content already there. But essentially, that is how we use Discord. That's some of the functionality, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where we have a deep dive into some of the channels. Take care.